Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hot Wheels Chats. This is one of my favorite backdrops that comes from turbopads.es. Many of you will recognize the, I'm going to not say this well, Daikoku Pa. It's one of the largest JDM meetups in Japan, and he's captured this bridge really, and this whole backdrop really well. And one of the big things that I like about how he's been able to capture this backdrop is that on video, and this is an iPhone 16 Pro filming in 4K, is that the lights actually look on. And I think that's just a really cool touch about this. And so this isn't sponsored by them. I just love being able to use his backdrops for these videos. Yesterday's video was off-road themed with number 71, the Toyota off-road pickup truck, and the Fleet Street hauler. Today's is obviously, with this backdrop, going to be JDM themed. It is the number 79 in the team transport, the Toyota Soarer, and its transport truck, the Kusoko hauler, again number 79 on the team transport list. This is, to me, such a cool team transport because, as you'll see once we get this unboxed, but you can kind of see from here, you'd have the ability to carry two cars for this and be able to go through that. So let me set that off to the side and go ahead and crack another one of these open so everybody gets a chance to see these. So again, number 79. Let's get this unboxed. I like how they have this right here loose, so it does make it easy to really pop this off the card without doing a whole lot of damage. So if you wanted to, you'd be able to glue it back down, but you can see that there's not a whole lot of damage. So let's get these out of the way and let's focus on the car. What I will say is this pad that's here from TurboPads ES is a generic parking lot. It doesn't represent what's at the bridge itself, but it's just a great overall nice to have. And you know, as you can probably see, do a lot of drifting and figure eights within this, so it's pretty cool. So got the car unboxed and out of its first piece of plastic. I think one thing you'll see is that it has another little bump stop to make sure that the Toyota itself doesn't go bouncing all over the place while it's in its packaging. So we can go ahead and get that out. And I really like that. That's a great idea to make sure that the car stays complete. Let's set off the car off to the side. Part of the first wave of cars showing up for the meetup. This is my first time, along with you, getting to see this out. And it's got a cool little Easter egg in it. Inside, it's got the little winch hook. Let's see if I can get a decent shot of that. So painted, that's really nice. It's cool that they put in those small little details that you may not know about otherwise if you never take the time to unbox this thing. And like a couple days ago, the episode that I showed, there was a team transport that had the triangle screw heads, and this one does as well. So this should aid if you would choose to want to modify this. Really deep dish wheels on the rear. I really like the wheels. The ramp is nice. It's got really good overall graphics. And what I like about it is, see if you can see that well, Hot Wheels Toy is the license plate on this. So that's really cool. It's overall just a really neat product. I could see how they could do a little bit more detailing, but overall this is great. And it looks like if you did take this apart and wanted to do something different, this looks like it would come off just by when you take the cab off from the chassis, and if you wanted to do something different. But it's got a spot for a second car. Toyota sits up there well. You could obviously have something else up there. I don't have anything JDM here right in front of me. Otherwise, I would throw that up on there and make it a part of this. But so overall, really cool. So let's now set that off to the side. Set that right over there. Ready to go to take the car back on when it's ready to leave. I love the use of the yellow, orange, and red on this, but it's very subtle. I really like the subtlety of that. I like the greater use of it on the truck. I think it looks really good. I think it really allows you to see the details of the front chin spoiler and how that comes across on the truck itself. The car is really well detailed. I will say that this is it's good paint, but it's not the greatest paint. It would be great to be able to tape this off and respray it. It's got really good wheels on it. I like the chrome lip that they've put on it. Good metal base with good detailing underneath. Toyota Soarer, made in Thailand. This is made in 2023. Obviously JDM, so it's a right-hand drive. Really well thought out interior. If you can see the interior, make sure I'm showing the interior well. Again, like a couple days ago, I showed an interior that had a package tray. It had the speakers on it. This one looks like it's got the speakers and the subwoofer on it. And, oh, that's a great Easter egg. So we had the truck that said toy, and the car on its license plate says Yoda. So that's really cool. That's a really neat way to do that. So toy on the truck and Yoda on the car itself, on the Toyota Soarer. Really good tampos. The taillights are great. Soarer is super clean and easy to read. The Toyota logo's on it. The tips are actually part of the cast base. That looks really sharp. Overall, it's a great looking car. I would assume that in its appearance and what it looks like, that this would be a Lexus. Over here stateside, that this looks more like a Lexus offering in the States versus a Toyota. But if I'm wrong in that, please don't hesitate to say that in the comments. But overall, I mean, this is a really sharp car. It's a really sharp set. And since I have such a large JDM diorama set up with several stores, definitely am going to include this into that moving forward, because I think overall it's a really cool setup. So it looks awesome on that backdrop as well, with the Daikoku Pa bridge in the background for a large JDM meetup. So thanks for stopping by. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're so inclined, take the opportunity to subscribe, and catch you next time around.